speaking out for the first time because we have been victims of organized stalking since at least 2010 or maybe before. We're not really sure at this point. But we started noticing things that we thought were coincidence at first. A lot of directed conversations, a lot of people popping up that we were just talking about, and all of a sudden you start seeing them, and people will be in your driveway, people just knocking on your doors for no reason. And at first we thought it was coincidence, then we thought it was a prank. But for me, it didn't really hit home until I started getting instant messages from someone that was finishing off conversations that I was having with my mom in the house. So they would say, whatever we were talking about, and then they would talk about me taking showers, how long I was in the shower, what I put on, what kind of underwear I put on. They knew when I was going to the bathroom. They knew when my mother was leaving the house or when she was coming back to the house. And so this continued for a while. Then I started getting a lot of strange emails about there being some kind of website about me and my mother. They started breaking into the house. They would move things around. They would move your furniture. They would put things, in an obvious spot, so you'll see it when you first come home and you know that it wasn't there when you left. Electronic harassment. There's spyware and things on your phone, iPad, your laptop. And they make sure to kind of throw whatever you're doing, whether it's your text messages or whatever you may be doing on your device, they kind of play that back for you by using perps to kind of talk about it or mention it some kind of way or do some kind of action in front of you as to let you know that they saw what you were doing or they heard what you were doing. And this is on a constant basis. This is obsessive behavior. It's all the time. It consumes every part of your life, your work life. People at your job is involved. Your family members are involved. Your friends. Your home life gets interrupted. You have no privacy, whatsoever. Your social life is ruined because you start to feel like you can't trust anybody. Because it seems like somebody just put some kind of spotlight on you, and that everybody is not really conspiring to get you. It's more of trying to drive you crazy. It's more of a psychological and emotional attack than anything. And this is the first time that we've spoken out about it, only because I've been seeing a lot of other videos. And I think that it helps to talk about, what's going on, because you may be able to prevent someone else from making the same mistakes that you made. And we made a lot of mistakes. We called the police. That was no help. We left our home. We quit jobs because of it. We've cut friends off because of it. We've cut family members off. The only way to really get through something like this is to be able to vent and to do as much research as possible. For other people that are experiencing this, that are targeted individuals, I would suggest that you start documenting as much as you can, start videotaping, recording as much as you can, because the thing that promotes this is that you can't prove it, and that these people can stay hidden, and that's why it lasts for so long. I'm seeing people that have been going through it since 2005, and they can't seem to get it to stop. but it's because they make sure you can't pinpoint one person. It's everybody. It's all the time, and so it discredits your character and your state of mind, which, starts to make everybody believe something's wrong with you, and then you start believing something's wrong with you. But it's not you. And you know that it's not you. It's just hard to prove. But don't go get, mental health help. Don't see a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Most of the time, they're involved too. Your police are involved, your firemen, your ambulance, people at hospitals, they're all involved. And it's unfortunate that we live in a society that gets a kick out of doing people like that. But it is what it is. The only thing you can do is stay strong and focus on the people you love. I was lucky enough to have my mother